Simplex 1 and 2, herpes, it actually tries to get into your cells. It penetrates the cells, the one that actually deals with your nervous system, those cells. And once it gets up in there, because I'm keeping it simple, not using no big words. Once it gets up in there and penetrates past the cell wall, this parasite, it actually starts copycatting itself a whole bunch of times and actually starts building up a wall to make sure that, no herbs or your immune system cannot stop it from, from getting rid of it out of your body. You can't like assist purging it from your body. It actually hides right up in the cell walls and explicitly behind heavy metals. A lot of us have a lot of heavy metals in our body, and you don't really realize that, and you don't know that. So you're not really privy to look inside your body and know what's going on and everything. It's live entities in your body. The cells are trillions of them running up in your body and just having their own city and communities up in there. And you have to really honestly keep your body on point. So how do you get rid of heavy metals from your body? I'm gonna give you 3: Corenda, and that's the actual green herb, and actually parsley and cilantro. Those are my top 3 right there. I'm gonna actually put the words down there. Kareem have issues pronouncing things, but those 3 right there will actually, especially cilantro, parsley, and all 3 of those are heavy hitters. So they'll remove heavy metals out your body. So this is more so like a 30 to 60 day fast. You can go as far as 90 days and you can kind of like be done with it. But what you're going to be doing is you're going to be getting off of meats, no heavy meats, okay? Now, if you got to be eating something light and whatnot, you got to have it. Try to stick with some actually wild salmon and whatnot, and fish and whatnot. Wild salmon preferred, and get away from starches and stuff like that. And heavy carbs. We pretty much are leaving those alone. You want to get rid of it, you want to knock it out, you got to eat clean, okay? So it goes back to what Kareem was talking about when you got to fast and whatnot. You ain't got to do no heavy fast, but you definitely have to be juicing with these super greens, okay? It's especially the cilantro, the corenda, or the actual parsley. You got to be putting that in your juice every day. And the water you're going to be using, Kareem uses actually that pH level of 7.5 and 7.7. You got to be having clean water. So they're actually, I need to do a video on some clean waters out there, but you don't want to be having just straight up alkaline water. It's not about that. You want to make sure because too much alkaline can harm your body on a regular basis. I'm talking about alkaline water now here, because your body is at a 7.3, 7.4 and a 7.7. It's right in between there. Your blood, organs, I can go on and on breaking down how your body right there. Now, alkaline will shift anything that's heavily acidic. So when you heavily acidic to things, of course, alkaline is going to come through and actually reverse that when you're doing a lot of heavy alkaline water in 8 and 9 and whatnot. You can reverse any issues that you have. But long-term on alkaline, water is not a good thing. That's an actual fact. Now, back to what I actually was saying. You want to actually, for the next 30 to 60 days, be actually juicing with greens. And those 3 that I mentioned, those are the ones you're going to be juicing with. And you're going to be using clean water and whatnot. And if you have to use a sweetener, use stevia. Stevia. Okay? Anyway, now let's show you how to make what you're going to be using the same time while you're doing your juicing and whatnot, and you're using the cilantro and the parsley and the corenda. You're actually going to be that's going to be pulling the metals out your body while you continue using that. It's going to be stripping heavy metals out your body. So while that's going on, now you're going to be actually taking this concoction, this tonic that Kareem is going to show you how to make. And it pretty much is nothing but oregano oil. So when you be spending a lot of money, I actually learned this concoction right here from taking one of my herbalist courses that I took. So this is actually one of the concoctions right here, all right? So I just had to go back and be like, all them costs from about herpes and whatnot. I'm like, I know it was a tonic. I had to go back and look and pull it out the file. So this is actually tonic right here. When you be buying oregano oil in the stores, they be selling you this stuff for a lot of money and whatnot. So honestly, you can literally just get some olive oil. That's what this is. I'm not promoting nobody. That's why I ain't showing you. And the olive oil you want to get, I already said it, is Greek or grease. Greek or grease. And you want to get the cold pressed, unrefined olive oil, because a lot of it is fake and whatnot. So that's what we're using, olive oil. So what we're going to be using is also an essential oil, which is oregano essential oil. And let me, stuff strong. Now, you can put about 5 to 10 drops. Me, myself, I use about 8 because I'm used to it. It's not a thing. This stuff is really strong and powerful. It has a lot of, oregano is one of them top 3. You got thyme, matter of fact, top 4. You have thyme, you have cinnamon, and you have clove, and you have oregano. Them 4 right there, I'm gonna have to do videos on these essential oils. They are a beast right now. Now, what you don't want to do, let me make this clear. I know I got loud right there. What you don't want to do is take this without a carrier. That's why we're using olive oil. Don't take no essential oils without a carrier. There are a few out there that you do, like peppermint oil. Put a couple of drops in water. You can actually take it internally. But most of these, you want to be, you got to use a carrier oil or honey. You got to use something that is actually will carry it down there into your system and soothe down there. You can't be just taking this, straight, or you harm yourself. You hurt yourself. Kareem is telling you. And if you're on medication, make sure it's a 2 to 3 hour window. So if you're taking any Skittles from Mr. Man in the white coat, you want to make sure those are them drugs right there. Those are them chemically drugs. Those drugs right there will actually alter your state, your immune system, your body. So you can't be taking them together. So if you're taking this first, boom, wait 2-3 hours before you take your Skittles, your medication from the doctors. And if you're taking those first, wait 2-3 hours before you do any of my concoctions or the concoctions that you make on your own. Okay? Kareem done told you. So anyway, starting out, when you see these oregano oils in the store, this is how they actually make it. Okay? So you're going to actually take, and see, I got this amber bottle. You can find this on Amazon. They're real cheap. This is a 2-ounce bottle. So that's why I'm going to put a little more in this 2-ounce bottle. You guys, I'm pretty sure you probably get a 1-ounce bottle and whatnot. So, and 1 drop is considered like 2 milligrams. So, I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Boom. Now, when I told you 8, I meant for 1 ounce, okay? So, but those of you that are actually starting out, try it out for a little bit and just do yourself anywhere between 2 to 4 to a 1 ounce container. Now, I'm actually using, a 2-ounce bottle. That's why I put 16 in there. You dig? Now here's my actual olive oil. It's right here. It's cold pressed Greek olive oil. You can find this. You can order yours. You can order from Amazon, or you can order yourself online and whatnot. So you don't want to fill it up too high because you still got to put pop on that bad boy. So the essential oil that I actually am using right now is Eden Garden. Now there's a lot of them out there that you can use. To me, that's one of the top 3 out here in the States. They got Terraria, Young Living, and Eden Garden. But Eden Garden ain't gonna break the bank. I ain't really selling that and whatnot. I might become an affiliate of them, but I ain't selling that, so I ain't worried about telling them, putting them on blast. But they don't hurt your pocket and whatnot. So after you actually put it in the amber bottle, you're gonna actually want to combust it. So you got to do a combustion when mixing oil and essential oils together. You want to do at least 20 to 30 times. Me, I'm always going overboard with certain things, and this is one of them things. I always do 40. So. So that's about 50 and some change. Okay? Now, that's mixed. Now, after you get it mixed in like that, you're going to be doing this on a daily basis, okay? Along with the actual juice and juice fast, because you're going to have to really be off of carbs and off of starches and whatnot. But you're going to be taking this about twice a day. So is it safe? Take it right now. It ain't going to hurt nobody. Boom. Put it, hold on. Put it under your tongue. Hold it about 10 seconds to 30 seconds if you can hold it a little longer. And this stuff, man, I'll do a video at another time because I'm pretty sure I went a long time about how potent this stuff is. You should always keep oregano oil on deck. You should keep essential oregano oil on deck. You should keep clove essential oil on deck. Thyme, cinnamon, they should always be on deck. I gotta do a video on that on purpose. And that's one way of actually taking it. Now, this is what you're gonna do internally when you actually taking this to get rid of this Simplex 1 or 2, herpes and whatnot. That's the most common one. They got a bunch of them, but those are the common ones. So you also can actually take, this is coconut oil, okay? Unrefined, you know what I'm saying? Cold press. I mean, you can eat this. This is a super saturated fat. Dang, man. And a little bit. Whatnot. This glass table, I'm trying to get used to. I need to put something over top of this so I won't damage it. Now, this right here, the reason why I have this coconut oil out is because, you know, this Simplex 1 and 2 tries to hide. And sometimes they want to hide around the behind the, you know, by close to where your spine is and whatnot, and your actual nervous system. So you want to get this actual essential oil as close as possible there. Now, me, myself, you can literally just do this. You can take a little bit of coconut oil, like that, bam. Take a drop. Bah! Take a drop and rub on the lower part of your back. And you want to rub on the upper part of your back. That's going to get into your system. The skin is the largest organ of the body. I already said I was going to do a video about that. I'm going to get to it. I have a lot of stuff, videos I'm trying to get to, but just rub it, the lower part. If you got somebody to do it for you, even great. Rub it in the lower part of your back, you know. And then also in the mid part of your back. Just rub it and rub it in. Do that daily, twice a day if you can, okay? By you doing that, it's getting up in there, in the cells. The oregano oil ain't no joke, and you're also taking it. So you're going to rub it on your body once or twice a day, on your back area, lower and the top, and you're also going to take this underneath your tongue, okay? This is some powerful stuff, y'all. You need to keep this on deck. I can't say it enough, man. You know, the government sleep. I'm going to shut up. But anyways, this right here is some power. You know, powerful. I just say that right there. And I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna actually talk about me some oregano oil, some clove and whatnot without getting you know, targeted and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about, those of you that watching and whatnot. But that is actually how you actually get rid of herpes out your body. So if you notice, you know, you gotta be eating clean, you gotta be drinking some clean water, and you have to definitely be using a carrier oil when you're using essential oil. And this is actually a carrier oil too. It's just cold pressed. So if you notice, I didn't put it on my back, naked, neat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still use a carrier oil. I make like a little, you saw how much was on there. You can put a little bit more on there too. It doesn't matter. Just scoop, put some on there, 1 or 2 drops if it's a lot, and just rub it into your body. That carrier oil right there will actually soothe the skin and not burn and whatnot, because oregano oil is is a very powerful essential oil. That's why we're using a carrier and whatnot. But that's how you get rid of Simplex 1 and Simplex 2 out your body. And if you have it showing up with flares and whatnot, you know, you can go ahead and rub a little bit of that with the coconut oil. Keep that in mind with a little bit drop on there. Rub it in that area and it actually, you know, have it just go away for a little bit. You can do that. But this, you're gonna have flare-ups. That's what you're going to have. You ain't getting away from not having any flare-ups and whatnot. That's going to happen because your body is trying this virus is going to be trying to fight back. This parasite is going to try to fight back. You don't want to let it fight back. You want to actually bust it, you know, get rid of it. And that's one way you got to keep going with the actual green, the parsley, the actual cilantro to remove the heavy metals, and you actually and just keep on taking this internally and rubbing it on your back area. It's gonna be gone. Okay, so there you have it, folks. How to get rid of Simplex 1 and 2. You know, you don't have to live with this for the rest of your life. These cats is telling you information they don't know nothing about. They ain't checked nothing out. They ain't done no research. And they listening to the dudes in the white coats and whatnot. And they ain't getting paid to actually tell you the truth. So I get it. I understand. Those are chemical stuff you're getting from them. This is straight from Mother Nature, okay? Essential oils is the blood of the plant. You got to actually know how to use it so you won't harm yourself. So keep in mind that I said do not take this by itself. Always want to use a carrier oil, and actually you want to get with somebody that knows how to the right ratios when you're actually using it. Okay, the more pure it is, the more dangerous it is. And this is pretty pure. So anyways, this is Kareem. I'm out. Much love. Peace.